Can you please tell me your name?
My name is Lindsay.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, Lindsay. What do you like to eat for breakfast?
I eat hamburger, cheese, pizza
For
dinner,
for
for
breakfast.
breakfast.
Thank you. What do you like for dinner?
I like hamburger, hot dog, and pizza.
For
Breakfast. Dinner.
dinner. What do you want for lunch?
I want rice. I want dry meat
Rice, meat. For
lunch.
lunch. Thank you. What days are in a week?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
On which days are you with your family?
Sunday and Saturday.
On which days do you go to school?
Monday, Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday, and Friday.
Thank you. Are you happy today?
Yes.
If you're happy and you know it, please pat your shoulders. Nice. If you're happy and you know it, please rub your cheeks. Rub the cheeks. Cheeks? Yes, very nice. Lindsay, will you please read a poem? Do you want to read pizza, jam, or ice cream?
Pizza.
Okay, please read. Put it down. Point with the finger.
Pizza. Pizza for breakfast. Pizza for lunch. Pizza for dinners. Munch, munch, munch.
Thank you. How many teachers do you see?
One.
Say I
One teacher.
see. Okay. How many windows do you see?
I see two windows.
How many doors do you see?
I see one door.
Thank you. Will you please write letter P? Write letter P. Good. Will you please write letter I?
E-I-E.
Okay. Will you please write letter J? J. Thank you. Now, Lindsay, what is it nice to do when you cough?
Excuse me, please.
Okay, you say, excuse
Excuse
me,
me,
please. Is it nice to pinch your friends?
No.
What is not nice to do?
Pull your head.
It's not nice to
pull the head. Squat your head.
scratch or
Squat. Kick. Pin. Pull.
pull the hair. Nice. Can you please get 6, the big book? Six. Yeah, 6. From the top. Get it from the top. Yes. Please read 6.
6.
Maybe 6. Good. You read, okay?
I see 6 lions sitting in the sun. I see 6 zebras sat
Starting over.
I see 6 little baby kangaroos. I see them all at the zoo. The end.
Thank you. How many little kangaroos do you see?
I see 6 little kangaroos.
Thank you. Let's move on with the story. Which story do you want to say? The Bear's Picnic or Jam Jam?
Yen yen.
get it from the back. From the back. No, the back. Yes, put it down. Please.
Jam.
From the back. Back. Yes.
Jam on my
Bread.
bread. I like jam on my bread. Ham on my pizza. I like ham on my pizza.
From the back.
Eggs with my rice. I like eggs with my rice. Noodle in my soup. I like noodle in my soup. Cheese in my sandwich. I like cheese in my sandwich. Milk with my cookie. I like milk with my cookie.
The back. Back.
Meat in my spaghetti. I like meat in my spaghetti. Chicken with my sandwich. I like salad. I like chicken with my salad. Candy on my ice cream. I like candy for my ice cream. Cake for my birthday. I like cake for my birthday.
Thank you, Lindy. What do you want? Do you want some milk?
Yes, I do.
I want some
Milk.
What do you want? Do you want a hot dog?
Yes, I do. I want a hot dog.
Are you a big turkey?
Yes,
Are you?
I know.
Do you eat and eat all the time?
Yeah, I know.
No. Now, Lindsay, is it good to eat too many sweets?
No.
It's not good to eat too many sweets. If you eat too many sweets, what will happen? If you eat too many sweets, what will happen?
Sad.
Oh, you'll be sad,
Just
like sand, and your stomach will
hole.
hurt. Very nice. Thank you, Lindsay.